they do that. Sit out on the land. Fundamentally, they do. Give us some good thing, and that's me. They sit on some in the kitchen. That is also. Thomas again. Gabuchon. Then that didn't understand it. I cannot understand that. Maybe. Danini took the magic Sungalute, and the city to get to the something the song to the Tata Bechal, Sato Ken, Tarikan, the Secretary, the Vape, Senator to drink which soon by a potion. Come, the session one the death, and the secret true, you have a telepair. Hasn't one side money, monetary gas watching for years. So.
Heard about before you know about the future plan to start a retreat center, but at present to be able to actualize and to happen this is great. To enjoy the soreness that we are all being able to get together is being able to start the retreat and that we all undertake the practice that is really fortunate. It's really great joy to his sons himself.
I'm going to think come to now. Better. Then do something Tamzella, then they took a lump tanking about the Tenita. So Sanji jumped in there, jumped in the Gitane. Then she think come to China, choosing Kalob. Did not data. Then carried a session. Draw Tamsi to Matanga Chicketani. Draw Tamsi. Nasum Ko, Nasum Dungali, Dovi Chetani. The Tambi Lamnaya. Then they will Lamnaya, Tria Chicketani. Tandalatani, Tambi choosing at the temple. That Tambi choosing it, they do the condition. Then the rang. She Majena Rangate in Yamuba. Trado Naje, Shadan Lasso Patene, Yamumba Tamje, and Jongunda with it. Then another same de la Nede away in that. Tamjin Yamubi on short ne. The Tambichu Kalona with the Tani and Rotobuya money. Then Yamumba did do it, Chelet and the Sanji in the church on it. The chewing imported any bear, Rangi Judita. Dulgore, Rangi Judit Jongore, say. Chewing imported any chili or Mare, Rangi Judit. Rangi same to you at any case, somebody, so then. Then the second number says, Yaketani. The chew Goma Jatis to Mambo, Chicana, Yorete, Gonzala, never some Michaba in never than Timbasi, Gomo, Mambo, the day Yorete. Then you would Tamsi doctor. So the Elatrina, Tamsi, Ranju, you move on to the Portugal. Then a Soterbe, Jen Jidan Papa, Jen Luna get your lamb, Haja, get to meet Sissin, Tulua, Yubi, Javala Javade, Rangi Duki. Sancho Sempi, Deligan, lot of chairs, Sancho Sempi, better. Just something Tamsi didn't Karaga, didn't marry. Rank Tomi, Pamatin, Shada, Koran Cornet, and Lubula Cord, Shadaka, the Nichi Renduna, and did you then go out doing any matter and doing young Devandi, Lu Matan and Mazove, Tony, the need to enter what it. The Nichi Tambichu, Imputin, Sonjan, Champagne, City, but do actually somewhere. That did all at the Nissan, does it take me that? That the Bukora into Ting, Zizag Tola. That then Rinpoche that you Rinpoche to Magova check. And then you win your mode. Koran Daniel Lam Deva, the 2 Nuragat on it. Then a pair you move and do to watch it. And Nimuba Duval Tene, Rang Ju, Rangi Juto, Teni, Zengi, Ju, Minjin Trotuba. The Nigitini, Tamsi, Lana maybe take away, Chechula with the next joint. They into that was Tamsi Sanjigi, Tini, about the Teni, Jiting come to the Nijijon audience.
The Buddha Shakyamuni, that when he gave teachings, that that a teaching is to show us the ways that what are the things can lead us into misery and sufferings, and what can free us from this suffering and delusion. According to these beings that the Buddha unfold 84 different thousands of teachings. Those are all just according to these beings. But essence of the teachings of Buddha is to tame or to discipline one's mind. Essence. In general, when we categorize the teachings in 3 different levels, like according to Pratimoksha or Theravada school, the essence of the teaching is based to discipline, through which to give up anything that is harmful to others, and the root of those actions which might harm others is to one need to be avoided, and to the ways to discipline. The discipline is the basic practice, but that is also a means through which one can train one's mind or discipline one's mind. Thereafter, like the teachings which is based on the Bodhisattvayana, it's based on the teaching that is to benefit others, and whatever these basic things to benefit, that's also a way to train or tame one's mind. And Vajrayana teaching, where the path is very swift and very comfortable or very easy. Of course, that teaching also based on the 2 other fundamental vehicle or teaching, but also that's the way to tame one's mind. However, the essence of teaching is to discipline or to train one's mind, through which one will be able to free or liberate. And through Vajrayana, the path which is very skillful, and one can be free, and one will be able to mature one's mind stream, and not only that one will be able to benefit others. All these teachings is especially to train one's mind stream.
Then today that Tangana Sanjigi Debatan Chu singing it. Ta Mijin Jing Kamla Sanji Ju Kologo. Then it Debatan the part of Ne, that is the orate. The Yina that Jinzambuling Shol, the Janatan and the Junta, something Latine, Jirkakora, Shirigi and Engisani, Minesela, and it data dress on the Pusik in this orate. In the Sanjik can be done, you put to be done. Then it and that Nanji Davis on the Pusik in the Chi. This is Gillette, Yore. They didn't get out in the Then you in the Nella. Then it ambitious some getting Kona go under water. Then it tell the temperature, the temperature go to shoot, then be Kona Jesus should not run the party, Yams and Lanjal, then cup cable did, then it come and say, and some around us sent me some which can do into the Jumari mother. Then Mazibi later mentions Mazibi and saying Mazibi lays in the town than to be made somewhere. Jibi lady, no chums of it, saying I'm sorry, lady, Jibi lady, no chums of it. and treasure the Miaji, the temperature someone Jeju Yoba, Yansu Lenju Yoba. The Tamji Shindu Gavasam would the Tanga Tanga Mesonam de Buchikitini, Jomari Matutini, Koransi Lama Robo, Senda, Tendeke Kora. Bede Ketra, the Nene Go Masona Gorne, the Jomachi Mare, the Indusane, Gani, and Rangkora. Tampi Suji, go Corantene. So he gave singing into that trade. The interval at the end of anything, or not the Tampi and you will lot jetty. They come and take a son of some devotion, the son of Simbuchigate, one of the even the washing orders. Then that choosing in the Garisana. Choosing Nandrin Deba, Ninjong says every. My choosing it at ambitious, sing it and nothing in the Garis dragon dangores, Deba the Ninjong can dangore. Deba sing it the Garis, Muba Nini, Muba the each of a secretary. The Indusane, Conjusum Nini, Loke Chidani, Tini Jumsen Sibi, each of a Muba Tovatelatin, Deba secretary, Deba Mena choose an yota member. Deba maybe men on the Carbushun Minjong, the 7 May Sipal and you will be so. Deba Mena didn't chew young top than member. Debache, Deba chewing and then Tambot, Debache. Then even the Ninjong is. Ninjong singing the Garisana. Don't call doing a Johnson de la Bette, then tap out on Coron Dendo. Don't call you around a Madon Delicident or something. Then call on the corner, David ring the left any Garisana, Yan Tosalachina, Sada make of something, Masala and Dinavalitari. That in this couldn't they do remove corner, there was a matter. Then it was not 10 corner, young in Deva. She was young in Deva, doing at the 10 travel, they were 10, they were over the 10. Then be sure Mato never in that. That is Junsen, the she was a Tony. That Koan and Nippon logic attack, I said, no such another Korean Koran. Javan di kitene around man mato chuma kora mag kora some Korean kora yagi juji mato tani maybe jumsen di siene te nipper jung sing jung ta tele tani ta londa de sema lo ne ta ya tambi chu kora na sana tin mi ba tawa tele te jung mu se ti yin tani te teba da jung yi de mena chu gol juktap me re ti yin tangpo chu gol juga ke tini Nandrin over the Tini Tevang enjoying such a.
Although the teachings of Buddha appeared in this world since a long time, but in the Western country, although we are very advanced in all field, very very advanced and very skillful and clever. Yet, if we were to talk from Dharma point of view, it's still the day break has to start, has to begin, and in such a country that we have the chance to be able to define the Dharma and to be able to practice. One should realize that it's really great fortune. And as I said, that one will never be able to meet in an action that is not kind of the root of the action, root of the positive actions that's not done in the past. And if one had gathered positive actions in the past, they will not get spoiled. And this fortune, this possibility to be able to practice Dharma, meet Dharma, it is definitely just because your good actions, positive actions from your past life. And otherwise, it will not be possible. And when we have this fortune that nothing can help us, it is not just because of other way, just because of those good karmas, those blessings that we have the chance. And now the essence of Dharma, the essence of Dharma, that entrance, like to begin the Dharma, there are two things which is very important. That is to say, the confidence or devotion and the total renunciation. The devotion or confidence that we have a strong interest to practice the Dharma and have a strong wish to attain the Buddhahood. Renunciation and realizing the nature of suffering, which is endless. We would go round, there's no other way. To have certainty about it and to get freedom from it is like the renunciation. To have total renunciation from the samsara. If those two things are like the entrance, it's like the preparation for the Dharma, which is very important to generate or engender or to cultivate.
Then that, Chugi Nante, Deva, Ninjo is that. Chugi Jungsing, Zendru, Densi is that. Chugi Dai Jungsing, that the Karisana. The Zendru Dai, Densi del Ten, 2 years. Chu ha going to give Mari, Ladu Language, Yamsu Language. Tikoala, Jevala, Tango ha go at the part of Kora. Godin Togachi, then Gani, then the Apoche Kora. Tomogo want to check Dudjom and go Jungsa. Then he young the Teto Kari in at the Chukai in the day, Sosakora, Jungsa at the temperature. Kandi Chikiti in at the Telepe, Sundu, the Chishul, Lelo on the Matama Chikigone, Kona Lamsa, Kona the Lato Lane, Kona Zembatil. Then he paid the shake it Tamjatan, Maleva Chikitoni, Sundu, Nende, Zenitani, Bay at it. That Sundu Sevi, then it and do Roram Ratitani Karisana. The temper the season take a check or Madu, same temper the manner, Namdo Zengede, Kokumada Masona, Sapsin in the Kuberti, Medan Good, Colin Chincham, Zubut, Jitual, then at the Namsiko, Sam go to see the Kasakali Duguya, you know. The Indian Zubut, Jitual Devati, Degochevati. Same code and Zupunal Devachik, some of them. Luna, same, Lula, same yogo, the same logo, yogo, some of it. Till the Indus and the bed, Kora. They temper the season, Junto, Tenaranga, name members Lakara, Sundu, ne, Bayan like Shorne, Yamlin, Latemba, send over to him. The Neranga Tundu Pet Yamsu land down the country go to Kiani, Yando Rangatilla Taxi Jet. Ranga Taxi Jen. Then he tempered season and dig it in Kumanda Masona Jadne, Tundu Kumanda, the tempered season Jagite. They don't do that tempered season day. They choose Johnson over the years, they may not choose to up my weather, then they say so.
Thereafter, when we actually practice Dharma, there are two things which we should maintain as the main subject or the main pillar of the practice. Those are the diligence and the mindfulness and attentiveness. The diligence is very important. That's just knowing the Dharma is knowing the theory or the teaching is not enough. We need to actually practice it. In order to practice, that diligence is very important. Always we need to have constant diligence. Otherwise we will be always influenced by our laziness. Our laziness is like like the robber or the thief of our meditation. Therefore, remaining in a solitude, a body remaining in solitude or lonely place in a mountain kind of retreat is not enough. If our mind wanders and or visits wander around in the city, even we leave our body in a lonely place, that's not enough. We need to sit, and where there is body, our mind should be there. Within the mind, one should find a kind of relaxation. That is important. And having diligence thereafter as a support, as aid, as a friend, one should try to take support of the mindfulness, the attentiveness. Always one should check how we are practicing, and we should try to have always the support of mindfulness, through which we will not be kind of get influenced by our habits and emotions. Therefore, those are the pillar of practice, which is very important. One should always take support.
lower the civic Jonah, Sani Shalom, never Sani to say Nima Shalom, never Chachman lived in it and they are the Indian. Didn't do it, better road and the civil, son of Meda and the Sakwa found the Tavichin the paper and turned to Yanni, and the Kona turned to get some, and the Tampa to Chimbachik Kora. Then Yamne Kanda at the telepe. The Jundo Kora ranching Tamanda in on the Majority. Yeah, what you young man to bear sick. Did Jonah? Didn't it bear under on the chair? Come secretary. Pedro changing we are the matter saying. Choose you a say, Mamboji, she going on Chilla. Rangajito, let's see a lame matu. A matu was a Jonah, then around Sunny Nani road ended. Didn't care, never chani. They didn't never chan or the into Sunny. Got on much of it. They understand culture, as you say, all at the don't do something. Take it never touching going. Never went to curiosity. Don't you go near? Never simple zoomed over the top. Don't you call on some songs to simple the song is.
The diligence is very important, endeavor is very important. That when we're practicing, that we should take support of it, along with the mindfulness. We're not sure, we're not definite whether the tomorrow is coming earlier or and before that the death is coming. We're never sure. At the time of death, nothing can help us. And one only Dharma, if one has done something, that is the most important thing. And at the time of departure, that one should be ready to cope, to face with it. And for that, nothing can help, and only even to accumulate a spark of positive action is great. It's very beneficial. To be beneficial or benefit, kind of kind to oneself is to practice, to get ready at the time of departure, at the time of relief, at the time of death. Therefore, one should practice without wasting one's time. One should practice wholeheartedly, the practice with a strong diligence. Hearing the Dharma is not enough. We need to put into practice. Otherwise, if we think what type of teachings we heard it all. But if we could not actualize, if we could not put into practice with the diligence, nothing will help us at the time of our departure, at the time of death. Therefore, with a strong diligence, one should practice the Dharma.
다 최근 다 타주지 최근 타주 되네 로데 제메이 다 최근 타주 다 시인이만 들어래 주둥게 그런 게 되네 신도이드 니만들 다 타주지 들어 버려 다 뒤에 다 안에서 들어는 거랬잖아 다 메시지를 주 두이 냠니 제원이 선두 짱바이 다이나 우단다 채소는 저 부담지매 내가 신은 민도 좀 살다네 rabinga 배 답이 생각을 찍거나 산지기 뚫어 산지 투나 rab리 대다 잠지 마중 나다네 답이 생각들랑 째네 양 산지기 몽부시한 통네 미테니 배추순 텔레제트니 야산 파야 근데 용주다 근데 거라 랑라 딩여 바지 단지 담아가 마다베 나한테 담지 내 답하게 때 생각나지네 내 줄는 거는 답이 나와 샤리 용주다네 답이 demba 답이 걸 때때 진짜 답이 취 거는 답이 동랑아 랩 초조이 거는 다 밑에 좀 그러잖아 다른 뒤에 선바지게 저는 가서지다 저는 제바 매바지게 뜻대와지요나 대충 죽도 때문에 다니 대dom바레스 대면은 된다 시련도 다니 가서 제자여다 두대여는 시련 가드나 다섬 sabse 다 가난 로용 가난 제용 삼선 섭섭 제고 좀 주디 내 마셔 내 맞는 말이 이 인도자는 대답이 단다서 전에 보단 답이 생각나가 로초조이 난다다는 삼바 다 대단히 되게 치지는 그런 냠는 뚝 매난다 근데 나거라 생각을 마투나다 나거라 제가 딥퓨 찾는 거는 담비 두빈 리부디 제가 치마랑 손을 안물고 타죠 이 나는 단된 남이지 저기 때문에 주름게 주인데 죽쟁이 저기 나는 밀리지 땅마치 똑 타지 담비 딩도 받지나 다 대어서래 대야타지 이게 대로 대보지다는 제가 매버리 되니 그런 게서 나서 용산비 똑바로 제받잖아요 막 했더니 대로 대보지 말해 대인도잖아요 근데 지금 딩이어 가지고 그래 다데 마주네 되네 두 가지 먹고 가지 제빈탈 산이 되니 치다 문에 다니 되나 레네 되는 지수 담는 지우 나올라 투용되잖아요 대대디 나와 미철 군차 삼진 잘 되니 신지 tun지 통체다 신지 분야라서 왔는데 게 나와다 되니 지타가 나와던지 샤양도 때네 다 되디 나와 지타 살지 탐제 달라데 지금 보험 컨트롤은 통지 매비 다 담아게 그런 신지 보냐 링켄 딜란 통되니 단지 대나지 이게 지마데 되니 정보지 다 용지면은 되게 자는 kuma che suma de tende yindi dane te tende memba chige churubin ribun de ta tu lo debo chi dane jeba memba chigo suma de ta te lo de jeme yi se chi jugu dom ya ta tende chi dom gore se chore
Dharma practitioners should be able to conclude the practice at the time of our departure, at the time of death, with great joy or happiness in mind, and without any regret. Happiness and joy in this case means that best practitioners, best practitioners, being able to mingle the mind with the mind of enlightened beings, Buddhas. Even we couldn't do that, but being able to go to the Buddha field, where one is being able to continue one's practice in a situation that is perfect, everything's perfect, under the guidance of a perfect teacher, Buddha, being able to study and practice the perfect teaching, along with perfect companion of practitioners in a perfect Buddha field. be able to get to that stage is quite good. And however, worst, one mustn't be get to a state of panic or nervousness at the time of death, that, oh, I haven't done what I should do. And if we get to a stage of panicking and nervousness, and then we are not a good practitioner. At last, one should be able to have total confidence, certainty that I'm not going to reborn in lower realms, and that one should have total certainty that worst that one will be able to continue practice Dharma, being able to reborn as a human being. That's good. It's quite good. And then, if we're not a good practitioner, then what will happen? That at the time of departure, at the time of death, when we have all kinds of misery, sufferings, that at the time, like the outer breath stops, and the inner breath is about to stop, at that time when we have all sorts of visions of like the cities of and messengers of the devil's death, at the time